In the year 2001, Canadians ate 31 kilograms of chicken per person. Given that rate of consumption, if we had to process the poultry ourselves, chances are we'd be in a rather foul mood by dinner. Thank goodness for chicken processing plants. The chickens arrive at the factory with their feet, legs, and heads already cut off. What's left are the breasts and wings. The slaughterhouse also removed the internal organs. A conveyor belt transports the chickens to the cutting and deboning zone, a bustling assembly line operation. Workers prop each chicken on a cone-shaped stand in order to have both hands free to work on it. Cutting up a chicken properly isn't as easy as you might think. The workers get special training. It's crucial they keep their knives well sharpened and wipe them after every 5 or so chickens. The first cuts remove the wings, starting on one side and positioning the knife horizontally in line with the top of the cone. The worker makes an incision where the wing joins the shoulder, then cuts downward across the back of the chicken. Then a quick cut and twist to detach the wing. It's the same procedure on the other wing. The incisions at the wing-shoulder joint must slice through the tendon completely. Otherwise, detaching the wing is difficult. And struggling with a slippery wing while holding a knife in your hand can result in serious injury. The next cuts remove the skin and breasts. They peel off the skin, then pull on the 2 breasts and make a quick incision to release them. They slice the breasts apart, carefully checking for bones that might have broken off from the carcass and be hiding in the meat. The next cuts remove the tenders, the meat located under the breasts. Workers make an incision in the middle, just under the wishbone, and down the length of the carcass. This detaches the tenders, enabling the next worker on the line to pull them off. Meanwhile, waiting in the wings are the wings. Workers load them onto a machine appropriately called the wing cutter, a mini Ferris wheel that takes the wings for a little ride, right into a sharp knife that chops them into 3 sections. The drumette, the chubby part with the most meat, the winglet, the middle part, and the wing tip, the pointy part with barely any meat. This factory transforms the meatier drumettes and winglets into frozen, ready-to-eat chicken wings. The first step in that process is seasoning. Workers load the pieces into a giant drum. As the drum rotates, they inject the seasoning, barbecue or honey garlic, for instance. After about an hour, the chicken wings come out evenly coated. Now these freshly seasoned wings go into a gas-fired oven where they bake at approximately 250 degrees Celsius for 8 to 11 minutes. They come out fully cooked and ready to eat. They go into a freezing mechanism for about a half hour, then to the automated packaging department where they're sealed in a bag. These chicken pieces, wings, tenders, and breasts, are prepared differently. After seasoning, they travel through a rotating drum that coats them in a flour and breadcrumb mixture, then into a second drum for a second coat. Next stop, a 40-second deep fry in canola oil, just long enough to adhere the coating. Then from the frying pan into the fire, as they say. Well, into the oven, actually. After 20 minutes at about 250 degrees Celsius, these chicken pieces are fully cooked and ready to be frozen and packaged.